What's up, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. I'm here to do a little bit of talking today, mainly about our channel. This is not an actual video of us going out and doing any exploring, but we're going to talk about this channel and where we're going with it and our plans for the future. So, with that being said, let's get rolling into some important information that can help you in your adventures for your family. Here we go. All right, let's talk of a few topics here, and we're going to start this off with number one on the list, and that is budget. What can you do on a tight budget that you can go out, you can enjoy yourselves, you can go on road trips, you can go on an adventure, but money is tight? Well, there's lots of things out there that are available to do that cost little to no money, and we have already shown you a few of those things in our videos that we're doing. And that's what we are planning to do with Uncharted Pathways, and that is to show you how you can go out and enjoy yourself and take your family on a vacation, so to speak, going out on a one-day little adventure and have fun without breaking the bank and without hurting the wallet. And the best thing to do is Google. Google can be your best friend when it comes to that, and that is search for free or low cost or affordable things to do nearby you or within a certain time frame that you're looking to drive. For example, in our last video that we did, we ended up going to Huntsville, Alabama, to go to the U.S. Space and Rocket Center, which that was a little above what would be normally within the budget range. However, we talked about in that video how that falls under a budget-friendly trip. And in fact, their cost isn't super expensive to begin with, but there are options involved with that. And you can go watch that video to find out more about it. But back to my point on that, that was a trip that took us approximately 3 hours drive one way if we went nonstop. Now, in that video, you will notice that we made a stop or two along the way, so that added some time to that trip. So that 3-hour drive turned into about a 3.5-hour drive to get to our destination. And that is in perfect timing for a one-day trip. We ended up along the way running into a couple of things there. The Ninas were on display. The replicas of the Nina ships were on display there as we approached the Tennessee River on our way to Huntsville, Alabama. So that became part of our stop along the way. And it didn't cost us one extra penny to view those ships. Now, had they been open for the actual tour, there was a low-cost ticket price. I think it was around $10 or something like that. Still that budget-friendly thing. And these are things that you can do. And a simple Google search, Google can be your friend in this. A simple Google search and a simple phrase to use, and this is number 2 on this topic, how to find these places. The simple search would be a phrase such as low cost or free things to do in my area or within 1 hour, 2 hour, 3 hour drive of my area. And typically you're going to get a whole list of things that you can do, and then you can take that list and go down that list and decide, is this worth it? You can go to those particular places. A lot of times it will give you websites to go to or give you more information that you can go in and look at that and decide, is this something that you would love to do? So that is number 2 on the list, using Google, the Google search engines, to help you to do that. And number 3 on that list, YouTube. That's right. YouTube can give you a load of information on taking little day trips and finding things to do and having fun with them and doing those things on a budget. I have found numerous videos on YouTube already, showing places to go. A lot of it is absolutely free. That's right, not one red cent other than the cost of your fuel for your vehicle and maybe some snacks or some food along the way, or if you choose to go out to eat while you're on the road. Now, Cody and I, when we go out, we typically take something with us so that we already have what we want, and then we might decide to get something small while we're out to snack on or to eat before we get back to the house. How do you guys like this merch here? This may be reversed on camera. This is from Cody's Extreme Scene TV, my son's channel. Just thought I'd throw a little plug in there for him. But now we have talked about budgeting, we've talked about searching using Google, and we've talked about utilizing YouTube to help you along the way. And now for the final discussion on this and the final topic on this to help you along the way, and that is planning. That's right. The final piece on this is planning. Sometimes we don't make a plan at all. Our channel is Uncharted Pathways, meaning we don't plan out our trips 100%. We might get an idea. We might get a thought process of what we can do. But generally speaking, we don't plan out our trips at all. You, on the other hand, you may choose to do so. You may choose to sit down and use these topics that we talked about, the Google, your budgeting. First, you need to know what your budget is. You need to know how much can you put towards fuel, how much can you put towards snacks and drinks or going out to eat, how much are you willing to put towards ticket prices if there are any fees to get into these places. So those are some things that you need to look at. We're going back over this really quickly. Budgeting, those key things, how much you're willing to put forward for that trip. How much will your budget allow you to do? And then searching for places to go to fit within your budget range. And then finally, using YouTube, well, not finally, but using YouTube to maybe help you to find it. Because a lot of times you can take what you found in the search engine, go to YouTube and do a search in YouTube regarding a particular place that you have in mind. And a lot of times you might find videos that's going to tell you more about that place to where you can go and enjoy it. And then, like I said, the final thing here is planning and knowing what you're going to do, knowing what you have in mind for you to do. How long are you planning for your trip to take? Are you planning to leave early in the morning? Or are you planning to leave later in the day? Are you planning for it to be an all-day adventure to where you're going from sun up to sundown? Or maybe you're planning for it to be a weekend adventure to where you actually budget in an overnight stay somewhere. And those are a lot of things that you can do to make your uncharted pathway, or maybe a charted pathway, a fun adventure for your family. And that's what this channel is going to be about. It's going to be about having one of those channels that you can go to maybe look at some places that maybe pops up in your search engine, especially if you're around this area, and you being able to see what it's about and maybe get some ideas from some things that we do. Hey, and if you want to see more videos like this, if you want to see more I guess you would say educational parts of this or informative parts to this, comment down below and let me know. And if you're not already, hit that subscribe button and make sure you turn on notifications by ringing that bell. Hit that like button and give this video a share. Hey, and if you would like to help us along the way, I will place my Cash App and my Venmo information in the description and in a pinned comment section on here as well. Go check us out. Go help us out. And we look forward to sharing our adventures and uncharted pathways with you as we go beyond the extreme and enjoy life together.